Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my platform. And those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. Please like this video as you guys come into the chat, as you guys come into the reading. Okay, it's really important that you guys like the video. I should be getting at least like 50 likes on the video each reading. Okay, so that's really important for you to like the video. If you don't like me, if you don't like my videos, then please don't watch me. Okay, so I'm back again to give you guys another reading. So we're just going to hop into the prayer. We're calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit, calling upon Jesus Christ and any other ascended masters that would like to be with us today. And we're asking that they continue to protect us and shield us and continue to help us heal any situation that arises in this reading that needs to be healed. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers. Also, if you guys have personal questions, send me a $20 super chat with your question, and I will pause the collective reading and answer your question. Okay. And that's the way that I'm making myself available to people. It's cheap, it's affordable, and you get quite a few pulled card on whatever get quite a few cards pulled on whatever situation it is that you are seeking advice or guidance about. All right. So thank you, God, for everything that you do for me. Please continue to prosper me and prosper this platform. And please continue to bless and heal this platform and the people on it, including those that are subscribed and those that are not subscribed. Make sure that you guys subscribe, though. Okay. We got 4 people watching and 1 like on the video. So let's get the likes up. All right, good. 3 people left. Now we got 1 person watching and 1 like on the video. I just want the numbers to match. Like how many people watching should be how many likes I have. I don't know if that's unrealistic or what, but that's what I'm shooting for. So make sure that you guys are familiar with my legal disclaimer. It is in the description box below, but by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. This contract includes gatekeeping, shadow banning, copywriting of my content, no evil eyes, no energy harvesting, and no witchcraft on my platform. I mean, we may talk about witchcraft, but please, if you're a practicing witch, do not practice witchcraft on my platform. I will be forced to defend myself. And if I have to defend myself, then you witches and warlocks are going to drop fucking dead. So literally be careful with what you send out to others. People should fear the Lord in the sense that what they send out will come back. Of course, we know that when we send things out, we can try to control the manner of which we send them out, but we do not control the way that they come back. And these witches and warlocks, they like to send out a bunch of witchcraft and then do a protection spell on themselves so that when the witchcraft backfires and obviously God blocks it and sends it back, that it doesn't hit them. But what these people are doing is they're putting their children up as a sacrifice. They're putting their loved ones up as a sacrifice because they send out this witchcraft. They protect themselves, but they don't protect their children. They don't protect their mother, their father. They don't what type of freaking weirdo seriously only protects themselves from a backfire and a return to sender. And again, if somebody is sending me their fuck ass energy, I'm not going to accept that because it's not my energy. I have control over my reality. And anybody that comes into play with my reality is coming into play with God. And so again, just these people are really, really ignorant. I mean, doing witchcraft in itself is ignorant, and it obviously is always going to work out bad. When do we ever see that people, I see some people on TikTok and stuff. I just saw a fairy stick its little head out over here. Anyways, I see some people on TikTok, they'll be talking about how their witchcraft worked, but then it always ends up turning bad in the end. Welcome in, Shaman Maria. I hope you're having a good day. It always ends up turning bad in the end. So again, it's kind of scary and iffy if you're going to send out a spell and then it just seems to be working for a second and then it ends up crazy in the end. Maybe there are some people in this world that can do shit like that and be successful, but these other people, I consider there to be practitioners in Africa that are actually skilled at this stuff. But the people in America, I get that they're like a lower grade or a lower class of what can be done in Africa. Maybe Africa has a lot more magic in the land. I'm not really for sure. Like trying to get this shirt. Why in the hell it's looking so off today? So yeah, people that live in Haiti, they have a problem with people passing away and coming back to life straight up. Like that I've always been really interested in Haiti, and I think that if it was a safe place that I could visit, I would maybe want to visit there. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in the Caribbean islands and that type of stuff, like Jamaica. And I think the people would be really, really cool to meet. So, um, a little bit interested in Africa, but not enough interested to where I'm going to go book a vacation right away. So yeah, anyways, this shirt's obviously just going to not cover up the bra strap, which is really annoying. So I'm just going to have to ignore the shit out of that. What else? Anything other new that as an update? Okay, so these people, the message is today that these people are so freaking guilty. Like their guilt is eating them alive because they are seeing now that they were oppressing the wrong person. So you've been experiencing, I would say, what is it, bouts of oppression, somebody trying to like mess with your crown chakra, somebody trying to mess with your chakra system. You've been experiencing that, but it has not taken you out. It has not disabled you. It has not stopped you from doing your divine life purpose. Okay. So even though these people have tried to oppress you, stalk you, harass you, watch you, whatever, they're still not having a victory over you. That's because God in your life and in my life, God gets the glory. God is the thing that works through me, that wires my abilities and causes my abilities to be able to function. And so I feel like the more that, well, this person is burning up by the Holy Spirit fire. They could like literally have an altar with somebody's name or picture on it, and that shit has like caught on fire. And again, how can that happen? I'm not for sure, but God can do anything. I'm pretty sure in the Bible it talks about God coming down as the pillar of fire, what to like Moses when he was on Mount Sinai. So, anyways, I'm pretty sure that's how God comes down as a pillar of fire. We don't ever want to find out. Just like Lot's wife got turned to salt, we don't ever want to find out like what type of extraterrestrial technology was being used back then. So, anyways, this person feels really, really bad. They feel like that they were deceived. They feel like they were deceived by somebody into attacking you. And now that they're facing repercussions for that, the guilt is basically eating this person alive. Like they feel really bad, but they're not going to come to you and tell you like, oh, I did witchcraft on you and it backfired. Like that's not what this person's going to do. They're not going to say, oh, I came in and I was doing witchcraft trying to block your finances and it backfired on me. Because these people are feeling guilty mainly because they thought that they were attacking somebody who is a karmic. They thought that you were a karmic energy and you're not. And now they're finding out that you're a divine energy. I love that heart. They're finding out that you're a divine energy and they're like, oh, so I was attacking the wrong person. I have picked up on this immigrant that keeps trying to get back into the country. And I feel like this person is about to succeed in that. But the moment that they get back in this country, their family members are being watched. This person's going to be literally taken out of the country almost immediately. Literally immediately. Let's cut the deck again. Yeah, they're up under judgment still. This person, I feel like the reason that they feel so guilty, let's get the likes up, you guys. The reason that they feel so guilty is that they know that this judgment is coming. This judgment day for all of the shit that they've been doing. These people understand the concept of you cannot get away with doing deception and deceitful and wicked things to people forever. Like the wicked will only prosper for a time. And again, none of these people's weapons have actually prospered against you. The worst that you've been hit with is just the energy of gossip. Like when I say that you guys are like protected, cloaked, shielded, like seriously, to the point where when people try to project things to your energetic field, it doesn't even come near you. It does not come nigh thy dwelling. It bounces off and goes right back. I also feel like you could have been feeling like you needed to war in the spirit in the dream state. Whatever dreams you're having, write them down, because it's going to give you clues to who these people are and how to basically avoid them. Because what they're doing is somebody's going to come in and try to guilt trip you into accepting them back in your life. And you're going to know that this is the person that was attacking you, because they're going to want to apologize and make right by you and all of this stuff. And they're only doing this so that God will get up off their neck, basically, so that this judgment card will not completely oppress them in the way that they had oppressed you. But that's just what karma is. Like I said at the beginning of this reading, what you can try to control the way that you send something out. And that could be gossip. It could be envy. It could be like anything, but you don't control in the way that it comes back. And so the judgment card is saying what goes around comes around, and it's coming back around for these people. They're going to have to answer for why they were attacking you. And their answer is not going to be enough to sway the divine realm to let them have a pass on this. Because again, touch not thine anointed one and do my prophets no harm. Obviously, God didn't write that, but God did inspire that to be written. Okay. We know obviously that the Bible, we can look at it as spiritual literature because it's still written from the ego of a man. And I do say man because back in the day, women weren't allowed to read and stuff like that. Like if you were able to read and write, you were like a high class citizen if you were a woman back then in ancient times. So the Bible was created basically by man and by the Gospels and stuff like that. But they included all of the really juicy, great stories from the book of Enoch. They did not include any of that, which I think is just such a bummer because it would have made the Bible so much more fun to read. So anyways, they should seriously, I think that they should make a new movie about the Odyssey. And I think that they should make a new movie about the book of Enoch. And people would go watch it. I do get that it's a couple of people that were working together, possibly 3 witches, 3 females. They are related to one another. So it could be 2 sisters and a mother, or a mother. Yeah. And her 2 daughters. I guess that's the same thing. This feminine energy I'm seeing, they're one of these people could be pregnant, which is why it's really bad that they were sending this witchcraft out. I feel like what's happening with them being up under judgment is they're feeling the oppression that they were trying to put on you. And God is revealing to these people that you have done nothing to deserve any of this. Like absolutely nothing. And I get that people will make mistakes, but this person did something to you based upon jealousy. They want it, jealousy, competition, greed, and lust for power. For if we want to be specific, look at this: judgment and justice. Yeah, somebody is getting their shit today. Like literally, somebody could be getting a message about their child passing away. Again, that's extreme. That is why you don't send out witchcraft. If these people are sending out magic to take the life of a child or to take your life, and you are considered a child of God, then that's real bad, because this energy is being returned back to its sender. You're not going to accept energy that doesn't make any sense. When you're doing everything right in life and staying in the upright and living life in the way that it should be, not to say that you have to be a purist or anything, but you're doing right by people and doing right by yourself, this energy will not come nigh thy dwelling. And especially when you have faith in God, that God will rescue you and save you. Just like I watch a lot of cat and dog videos, and there's some of the cutest ones are of little baby kittens that are just barely born. And you'll see them in these funny situations, like they've made their way into a bucket or something. And the mama cat just goes in and just grabs them out. That's literally what I get with God. Anytime you get into a tough situation, God will come in and just extract you from that. How the mommy cat will grab the back of the kittens, the scruff of their neck, and pull them up. That's literally what I'm being shown verbatim that God is doing for you at this time. And so you're getting justice. Whether you wanted it or not, whether you asked for it or not, you're still getting justice. The fact that you have not fallen is justice. Because it's like, could you imagine being so pissed off that you send in a witchcraft attack to somebody, and then all you do is see that person get justice for that attack? This is like doubly, triply pissing this person off. Like, it's just re-triggering them. But instead of them going within and looking at why they're so triggered by you, and your energy, it could be something to do about your voice. Now, that doesn't have to do specifically about the tone of your voice or the sound of it, but your voice, when it comes to reading, to writing, to expressing yourself, singing, all of that. Somebody can't stand the sound of your voice because it reminds them of the time that they were an angel before they fell. So there is something very soothing about your voice. In fact, some people's voices will literally create like a binaural sound that put people in trances. And so a lot of musicians will use that energy. But this person, they see you getting justice and they're like, wait, I thought that I sent this, and this deity to them. Well, I don't know if somebody works with Baba Yaga, or, if there's another Russian witch lady that eats children, but I'm getting real Baba Yaga vibes. Like, somebody really thought that this being was going to mess you up, and it's decided instead to mess this person up. And it's looking at you benevolently and kindly. And so it doesn't have to be Baba Yaga, but it's something like that. Could be the Morrigan, again, depending on what you guys are connected to. But there is a dark divine feminine energy that don't play about you, does not play about you, excuse me. And this energy is not willing to fight you back. I'm also hearing Filipino magic and Cambodian magic, Japanese magic. So there is some weird stuff going on here. I think it's bizarre when people will pull from other people's like lineages. They'll pull from another culture because that culture has some type of practice that they think that they can utilize, but they don't realize that it's offending all of the entities of that culture by pulling on that type of practice when they're not, initiated or of that. I'm also getting that somebody has gone into, what is it? Brujeria. Let me just ask really quick. What is South American black magic called? Brujeria or bruxaria. Anyways, it translates to witchcraft. That's one of its Spanish. Brujeria is Spanish. Bruxaria, and I'm probably butchering that, so you'll have to forgive me, but that one's Portuguese. It just means witchery, and it's the practice of those indigenous peoples. So like I said, somebody is pulling on other cultures than what what their lineage is connected to, and these other cultures don't appreciate being utilized to come for a chosen one. So you got a lot of interference going on with their plan to keep you oppressed. I feel like talking about oppression and the crown chakra is important because God wants you to know that the crown of your head is a sacred spot. And when you feel these crown chakra attacks, like a headache, a migraine, stabbing pains in the head, anything like that, to cover your crown. And that's not to do it out of fear, but it's do it out of reverence, to cover your crown because somebody's trying to gain access to it. I listened to this one lady, her name's Oshun Kimi, but she is like a child of Oshun. She has her own channel. She has talked about crown chakra attacks and how to counteract that. And again, some of the remedies she comes up with are just genius. But you can take fresh herbs like rosemary, and it has to be fresh. Like, it can't be dried. So you can take like rosemary, sage, peppermint, and put it on the top of your head, and then wrap your head with like a wrap, right? And that will keep your crown chakra clear. Also, a very good crystal that works with the crown chakra is Mr. Selenite here. Okay. You can place that on your head and just wait till the energy clears. Selenite is one of the most powerful crystals. It's always clearing negative energy, but it never absorbs it. So it's a very unique and rare crystal. Well, it's very common, but it's extremely important. The Nine of Wands. Look at this. I was just talking about the crown chakra and wrapping the head, and here this person is, the wounded warrior, with this bandage on your head. You see why these people are up under judgment so heavily is because they were trying to put you in the energy of the wounded healer. They were trying to mess with your Chiron energy. So they've been looking to see where you hurt, where your childhood wounds are and traumas are, where in your birth chart does it show a discrepancy when it comes to your crown chakra or your ability to discern the truth or the future. And then they've been solely attacking that and your ability to express yourself. And they were really sending these attacks like spirits to your crown chakra to basically take over your body and control you so that this person could puppet you. They have no like true remorse for this. They just feel guilty for getting caught up, for being up under judgment. Now they feel guilty because they go, oh, wait, I was attacking them. This person knew what the fuck they were doing. They knew that this brujeria, they trained and practiced in it, literally. And then they summoned up somebody that is a deceased ancestor of yours and asked this being to attack you. And it was like, no, Hierophant. These people thought that they had the upper hand. They also wanted to wound you or injure you by taking you through some type of court battle, court case, or legal proceeding. This could be about something you say, or it could be or something you said, or it could be about something that you did. I'm getting somebody real petty coming through, like somebody a part of the HOA of some shit or something like that. Like they could be really petty, like, oh, you left your trash can out for 6 hours on this date. Like it's something really ridiculous. The reason that this person started attacking you was out of envy and jealousy. Welcome in, Rocky Divine Light Beloved. It was out of envy and jealousy, but then this person tried to rationalize why they were attacking you. And you leaving your trash can out for a few hours because you're at work or whatever this is, like it's like a simple HOA issue. I feel like this person wants to gain entrance to your house. They also want to send in some type of, I was going to say workman, like somebody that works on the residence, but I was gonna say workman, but hitman was what came directly to me. So this person could have been literally trying to send somebody in to be like a false worker just to get into your house to gain access to it. Somebody's witchcraft. Usually they'll just do witchcraft outside your home and to your home, but their witchcraft did not work. And so they feel like now they have to get inside your home and monitor you to see what you did to counteract this person's witchcraft and to send it back. And all you've done is pray. Like that's all you needed to do. God had you covered the entire time. That's why you're over here getting justice. And these people are having to face a Hierophant that doesn't want to hear this person's gossip and slander about you. This Hierophant judge energy is like, it's not like they're on your side, but they're not against you either. This Hierophant energy is pretty neutral. They're like, show me the receipts, show me the proof, and show me the evidence, because I'm not going to take this. This judge has specifically said to this person, I am not going to go take a loving mother, a loving person out of the community, out of their stability, out of their home, out of their residence. I'm not going to just lock somebody up because you have an opinion about them over some man or some other woman. You have an opinion about them that is based upon nothing other than your opinion. Okay. That's not, opinion is not facts. It's not proofs. It's just somebody's perception. All right. And so that's what this judge is saying. Show me the money. Bring me the real proof that this person has done something illegal. And there is no real proof. Like I said, These people are just used to manipulating others with their words, kind of like how this person looks at you using your throat chakra as like a tool that helps put people in trances. This person was trying to put this judge in a trance, and this judge is protected by the Most High God. So again, like, it's not like this judge is against you or, oh, bless you as well, AE. It's not like they're for you or against you, but they just have to, like, before they act on anything that this karmic weirdo says, they have to be shown some type of evidence and proof, and there is none. And so it's basically this person tried to come up against you in the court system without your knowledge, and they were trying to get you arrested for like unwarranted arrest. They were trying to, like, literally unwarranted. That means not warranted, no warrant. They were trying to get you arrested and trying to get a restraining order put out on you. And this judge, they might be about to put a restraining order against this person so that they cannot contact you, live near you, come near you, because this judge is seeing that this person is just jealous and envious. Oh, thank you, AE. Look at this Page of Wands. They asked, you have pounded, you don't even sell anything. What in the hell? They're now harassing you all night in SUVs. That's ridiculous. Make sure you record these people. Literally, Page of Wands. Somebody could have been trying to say that you're not a good parent, or you did something to their child. No. Okay. I don't feel like you have done anything to anybody's child, to be honest. And I do feel like this person was trying to coach their child to lie on you, to say that you had done something in the past to them. But this child is not stupid. They could be like a teenager or just barely an adult. They're not going to recite what their parent has told them to say. Literally, this person doesn't realize that their child's going to be questioned without them in the room. So they're not going to be able to oppress their child like they were. Look at this. Knight of Pentacles. This is literally this. They were trying to send somebody who works very hard at their job. Literally, very hard at their job. They were trying to send somebody. And this is like so annoying. It's trying to say that you did something to a child. Like, you have not done anything to this person's child. And the thing is that you could have been like, I was like a Girl Scout leader. I helped the community for a while. You could have been somebody like that as well. That used to work with children or look over children, or this could be like your stepchild or something like that. Somebody is trying to say that you have done something to their child that you have not done. And this child's not going to recite this lie. Like, literally, the judge has already questioned this child, and it's a no-go. So this Knight of Pentacles that was going to bring this problem to you, now they have to make a decision on what they're going to do with this karmic energy that's up under judgment. Welcome in, Gagan. I hope you're having a good day. So yeah, they're going to have to figure out what to do with this karmic energy, because they are lying. They're trying to coach other people to lie on you, and they're trying to get somebody to come just arrest you and you can't just come and arrest somebody without a warrant and without probable cause and without them being guilty of something. So this person's tried to concoct something up. They've even tried to get you in trouble with the HOA. Like, that's pathetic. Queen of Cups, because they see you as a nurturer. Everyone in the community sees you guys as being good people. Literally. Female, attractive, practical, romantic, emotional, honest, and devoted, careful with money. See, these people know that you are saving your money for something. They also feel like, they feel like they're being punished because they were trying to get you caught up, trying to frame you and set you up. Something that you didn't do. And there's another part of this aspect of them trying to say that you did something to their child a long time ago. You neglected or abused them when you did not. And there's a statute of limitations on certain types of things. So I don't know why this person's really thought that they were going to tell a judge that 15 years ago you did something to a child. Like, that's ridiculous. or 20 years ago or 10 years ago even. Like, what? And if you had to walk away from a relationship and walk away from a stepchild because it was abusive or in any type of way, that's okay. You can walk away from people and leave them where they're at, because that technically is not your child. So like, that's okay. It's not illegal to do that, is what I'm trying to say. It's not illegal to have to walk out of somebody else's life. You know what I mean? And this person just feels bent out of shape. Like they're really, really butthurt. A Nine of Swords. This has got this person seriously grieving right now, because they're like, oh no, what did I do? What did I do? I came for it. Not only am I getting reprimanded in the court system and the jail system, but now this person, like the whole judge system and all the court system, they all see that this person was trying to permanently wound you and trying to defame your character and destroy your reputation. And that's something that you can sue this person for. So if you ever get news of what this person has done and said, the devil, these people are crying because they're still attached to the devil. They thought that doing this witchcraft would make the devil come after you. And that's just not what happened. Then they're in the Five of Pentacles. This devil energy has got them in the Five of Pentacles, which means that they are being casted away by all religious and other institutions. Make sure you guys like the video as you come in. And they're basically bankrupt and in financial ruin. And that they know that it's most likely their fault that they're in this financial ruin, but they also know that the devil has something to do with it, because the devil is obsessed with greed. And you know what happens if you chase greed, lust, money, or power, or even trying to oppress somebody else and their ability to make money and have a home. You know what will happen if you do that. The same shit you want for somebody else will happen for you. That's why you just wish people well and wish that everybody, or pray that everybody comes to God on their own, right? Because that would be the best thing for your enemies, to just find God. You know what I mean? The rapture, according to what people believe, has already happened long ago. Wow, really? Wow. You've looked at Chinese people and realized that they were good people, hardworking. Entire villages are gone now. The race. Wow. That's exactly what happened. Dang, that's crazy. So yeah, you know, the thing is that these people have worn out their welcome. They've burnt a major bridge with the practitioners of brujeria and whatever that other word that I was trying to pronounce was. That was a Portuguese word for witchcraft. They burnt a bridge with these people, because not only are they up under judgment, but the people that they were working with are also up under judgment. And so they've gone to like more practitioners to try to get whatever they were doing to you reversed, but you can't just get it reversed like that. And any amount of suffering that you've gone through, like I swear, any tear that you have cried, these people will pay for that dearly, because it was unnecessary, which means it's negative, unjustified karma. Your higher self, your soul, whatever you want to call it, did not make this situation before it incarnated. And it wasn't like, oh, I'll agree to go through this unnecessary spiritual warfare for this to learn. And it's like, no, like literally there was no agreement for that. This person just acted out of spite and jealousy and envy. And because they've been able to successfully manipulate other people with their witchcraft, they really thought that this devil energy was going to do it to you. And they're finding out that it's not. And like I said, somebody like this is reminding me of the people that they wander into Baba Yaga's hut. Somebody definitely has Baba Yaga as a protector. The High Priestess. Literally, you guys are so freaking intuitive, empathic, intuitive. You could have felt this energy trying to creep up on you, and they were trying to gain a foothold in your life, but you don't keep a door open with the devil. So these people don't really have a way in. Their way in would be debauchery, despair, destruction, that type of thing. But God's not going to see you destroyed. God doesn't want that for you. There's something in the Bible that says that God loves you and wants to prosper you. God doesn't want to bring you any harm. It's something like that. That's actually true. God doesn't want to bring anybody harm, but God's not going to stand in the way of these people getting their karma because they were trying to do something really shady and they were doing it to somebody that did not deserve it. I mean, why don't these people go after the edophiles and domestic violence people and people that are serial unalivers and stuff like that? Why are they attacking an innocent chosen person that's a high priestess? And the fact the rest of us need to make most of our situation, yeah, the fact that these people think that attacking you is going to be an easy thing. How is it easy to attack someone that can see the attack coming in the spirit? These people were trying to create something in the ethers so that it would manifest in the physical realm, and it just did not work. And, you know, I feel like this Hierophant has told this karmic energy to stop trying to pull you into their problems, because every time they have to go to court and answer, and this judge could have a very big nose. I just seen that on the card. Like literally every time they have to go to court and talk to this judge is like, so what have you done to heal your childhood trauma? Why are you still bringing in this innocent collective person and trying to associate them with the crimes that you've been committing? Like literally, it's like this person could be saying that the reason that they don't have a home is because of you. And that's not true. It's because of them. It's because they were messing around, playing in your energy, trying to do witchcraft on you and trying to oppress you. Okay. They were trying to make you homeless, and they were trying to put you in the Nine of Swords so that you would deeply regret not allowing them into your life to come in and backstab you fully. Literally, this person wants to punish you because you're not in the Nine of Swords in your sick bed, and they are. This person could have an illness or a disease, or they could just be very sick and ill from what they've been trying to do to you. And you'll know if this person ends up passing away, you will know. You will feel the biggest thing lift off of you. And the fact that you're not even being affected by it just goes to show you how loved and protected you guys are. Page of Pentacles. And your children, do not doubt that God has your children. Okay. God has got your children under its wing, metaphorically. Literally, somebody is very jealous of your ability to have children. It could be about children in a relationship you're in, or a child that you're going to have that's going to be very financially successful, trustworthy, and honest, and a good person. And not to say that this person's child's not a good person, because I feel like this person's child, whatever influence you had in their child's life was a positive one. And maybe that person hates you for that because you lifted their child up when this person wants to put their child under the same oppression that they were going to put onto you. So, Three of Cups, look at that. You're still going to celebrate. You're still going to be meeting up with friends. You're still going to be loving your life. Make sure you guys like the video. You're still getting a good harvest. You're still having your abundance. You're having an active period this fall or autumn, whatever you want to call it. You're having an active period that is coming in with successful relationships. These people are having a major turning point in their finances and a major turning point in the legal system. This person could be getting their child taken from them, or could have already gotten their child taken from them. And they see you over here with your ability to have children, or that you do have a child. Again, a lot of this is jealousy and envy over somebody being able to get pregnant and them not. Because this other person, they want to have more children so that they can get more welfare. But I think they've gotten a hysterectomy or something. This reading is getting so specific. But literally, you are very popular at this time. So is your child. Your child is going to be popular. Your children are going to thrive. Seriously thrive. Four of Wands. Look at that. Your goals are coming into completion. I know it's been a process, but just reward yourself for the hard work. Take a day off, take a break, go for a walk, do something that you really, really love today. Celebrate life's passages, because the rest of your life is going to be very abundant. You've got a gift that continues to give. That's too many cards, Spirit. You've got a gift that continues to give, And that's what this person is like truly upset about. They're in despair over your guys' spiritual abilities. You would never get a child to get money. Exactly. I know, that's crazy. The money the UK government gives does not pay for a child. It helps with the basics, nothing else. Exactly. And children and people should be making sure that their finances are in a place where they could support a child. I feel like people shouldn't be having children if they're completely broke, but pregnancies happen on accidents all the time. But if people would literally just use protection, take care of their finances, and then make sure that they do a genetic or background check on the person they want to have children with, it would really do this planet a great service, because it's sad to see children in poverty, and it's sad to see children in lack. And this person has been very neglectful parent, emotionally and mentally and spiritually neglectful, which is truly sad. And they know that's probably why their child's being taken. They're carrying such a burden. You see that the 10 of Wands, that person that's carrying those sticks, all they have to do to release that burden is put those sticks down. This person is unwilling to do that, though. They feel like they're going to fight the system. This person wants to fight everything. They want to fight you. They want to fight the police. They want to fight the government. They want to fight the system. This person just wants to fight everything. That's why they're suffering in woe, because literally, if you address life as it's a fight every day, then that's all you're going to do is fight every day. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it that way. And so that's why our thoughts and our beliefs are so important when it comes to creating our realities. Of course, the Most High God has the bigger part of being able to create our realities, but we've been given free will so we can think thoughts and beliefs that hopefully align with what God thinks, and then our creation can come into manifestation. I just seen some orb fly in here. But yeah, you're getting justice for this. Even if it's not coming straight to your door, you're going to feel this person unable. They weren't able to sacrifice you, point blank, period. There is a King of Cups, somebody who has given, I think that this is somebody's lawyer, this King of Cups. They have given this person legal counsel to leave you be, and that this King of Cups has told this karmic energy that if they want to get anything put against you, they've got to come up with a victim story. So this person has been trying to do that, but nobody's believing it. And then this lawyer also told this person that they don't want to get on the stand, that they're not prepared to get on the stand, and it's going to backfire. If they have to be questioned before a jury of people, it's going to backfire. So that's why this King of Cups is trying to get this karmic energy to just, take a deal and sit down. You've taken the steps to see if you can adopt a child. Good for you. Oh, I pray that works out for you. I think that what it is in the US is that you have to be, and I know that this is what it used to be, but you have to be married for like 5 years, or you have to be stable for 5 years before adopting a child. Yeah. Someone who is not 100% healthy, but a genius. They will be the future with your help. Absolutely. I love that. From being somebody who is adopted, I really like to see when other people will help take on the responsibility and raise a child. They used to say that it takes a village to raise a child, and that's absolutely true. So this high priestess ability that you've got is something that can make you money. It's something that's being passed down to your children as well, obviously, with genetics. You do have a King of Wands here that's popping out. Okay, this person, they're very charismatic. I'm getting kind of like a very swag energy from them. This person could dress really well. This King of Wands energy is also looking at this situation, and they're a part of some other organization like ICE or something else. 8 of Wands. It's this King of Wands is literally putting this karmic at a crossroads where they're going to have to choose a new direction and a new way in life. So just be thankful that you guys have secret helpers like this King of Wands that's very, very classy coming in. This person might be an angel in human form coming in to literally shut this lawyer down that wants to support this karmic. And these people have wasted so much of their resources on going through this court battle to try to take you guys down. And it's just completely backfired on them. Their next plan is to send somebody in that's like savior that wants to come in and bring in a love offer. Okay. That's what their next plan is. They feel like you guys are desperate for love. Like when God loves you, you don't need love from really anybody else. Okay. And so literally these people don't understand that. So they feel like you're just going to take any love offer that comes in, anybody that comes in. And these people don't know what you want or what you need in life. So they're going to come to you with a love proposition, and you're going to see right through this person, literally, that they send. They're like way, way going too far and doing too much with this crap. This is like doing too much. This person could be like a duke or something like that. Like they think that you want to marry into royalty or something like that. And no, or it could be a duchess or something like that. Again, whenever I'm talking using pronouns, I'm not necessarily talking about gender. I'm talking about the energy that the people carry. Some people are in their divine masculine and some people are in their divine feminine energy. But the Knight of Cups is somebody that wants to come in and make a romantic love offer. People may think that you don't have options, but you do. Yeah, it's because they're not a match to you. They're not the same frequency. Even though this person could come in talking the talk, walking the walk, and having like the accessories like clothes, and you don't need to be saved from anyone. Like what to save you from what? Other than this person and their lame ass witchcraft that doesn't work anyways, what would you need to be saved from? God's got you. Like you're already protected. That's why you guys are so successful. That's why you're also coming into fame and public recognition. And these people are just like vampiric in nature. I don't think that they knew that you were the magician the entire time, that you were able to defend yourself, but you didn't have to because God did it for you. And that's why I was like, if you ever have to, or if I ever have to defend myself, somebody's going to get knocked out. 7 of Wands, self-defense. That you know how to defend yourself from witchcraft attacks. See, this Knight of Cups better be very careful because there is a Knight of Swords that's coming in to challenge this Knight of Cups. It's like these people all talk to each other. I just saw the Witcher. I just saw that word, but there may be something, there may be downloads in the Witcher, the show called The Witcher. And I feel like I'm out of breath. So this person is exhausted from trying to come for you and not being successful in any type of way. They are feeling out of breath and exhausted, and they can't keep up with you. 4 of Cups, every day that this person tries to keep up with you or tries to stalk you and harass you and gang stalk you and watch you, they've become more and more dissatisfied with what life has to offer them. Because it's like they're watching a Truman Show. They're watching you and they're seeing you just be at peace. And it truly disturbs this person's emotional state of well-being. Yeah, he hates you, but that's the thing. It doesn't matter what he thinks or how he feels. It's just an opinion. Everybody has an opinion, but what the Most High God feels and thinks, that's the most important opinion. And if God is for you, then who can be against you? I mean, people can try, but it's just going to look like this every time where they're going to be failing. The devil's a loser and a liar and the only thing the devil actually wins is tricking these people into doing something that the devil knows that these people, when they do it, it will destroy them. Also, this 4 of Cups, them becoming more dissatisfied. These people are so dissatisfied because they're focused on your material possessions, but they tried to drink from your cup and something poisoned them. So this is why you just don't tap into other people's energies. You don't know what's protecting them. 7 of Swords. These people run with knives while looking behind them. They always have to look over their shoulder because they're always betraying somebody. So this person has a lot of people coming for them. I am also hearing something about a loan shark. They could be getting their house taken. Maybe they can't pay their mortgage or whatever, but they're trying to run away from situations that, and running away from this, being up under judgment like this is only going to cause more problems. When people start to get their karma, the best thing that they could do is start to pray, get close to God, repent, and like try to reverse it or undo it. But again, this karma, you did suffer a little bit from this, but it wasn't like the way that these people wanted. When they were attacking your crown chakra, you maybe had a headache for an hour. Like that's the type of energy I get. Like this shit is weak. This witchcraft is very weak. Oh, you know what? Let me just look and see. Where is it? Let's put that. I did. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. You're amazing. Thank you, Nurkarim. So yeah, this is so funny to me because literally this person has attracted many more problems. They would not have had all of these problems had they not come for you. This King of Swords, this person is definitely bringing the sword down on somebody. And that's why it's just funny to me that they're running away from this King of Swords. This King of Swords is like somebody that will prosecute this person. Literally prosecute them. And the thing is that, you know, it's kind of crazy to me that this person thought that they were going to get away with this because all they have to use is their words and manipulation. They don't have any receipts of anything. And if this person was trying to impersonate somebody else, they're identifying factors that basically you have been recorded in a different place at a different time than this person. So they're trying to link you to things that you're not linked to. You also have a community of soul tribe people that support you and love you. Look at this Wheel of Fortune that are going to keep you guys on the top of the wheel. I do feel like this person is waiting for something to come in so that they can strike, but they're going to have the rug pulled out from underneath their feet. Like literally, they're going to have the rug pulled out from underneath their feet. And I feel like this person is also, they're very much like they're very much obsessed with this Wheel of Fortune energy because they know that once you start spinning it, it's going to continue to spin. And that means that this promises a good future for you. You just woke up from a dream. It's 3 a.m. Wow. You kept hearing Igbodola or Igbodula. Oh my God. Wow. So anytime that you guys have nightmares, make sure that you do some type of prayer or mantra. Instead of like, when you wake up from a dream and you're like, it's still really vivid, instead of like talking about that dream at nighttime, I would wait until the next day and just do a prayer and say, God, if there's anything that you need to show me in my dreams, because you could very well have been being shown somebody that was trying to attack you. And again, they're showing up in the dream state as some type of creature. I'm literally seeing something stalking somebody's bed. It's like showing up in I know who this is. I know which entity this is. I'm going to ask it to stop messing with you. Give me 1 second. This person alone. Now, I've never experienced the negative side of this demon, but it does attack people in their dreams. Hopefully that was all of the cards that just fell. So what just fell on the floor? So we have an Ace of Pentacles here. The Wheel of Fortune to the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're about to get some money. This could be unexpected money, or this could be money that comes in from hard work. Then we have the Five of Swords. Look at this. These people are putting the self-preservation first. Okay, good. I just felt that entity. I don't know who the Igbadula is, but I was hearing Batty Bat. And Batty Bat is a demon that messes with people in their dreams. It just likes to make people really afraid, and then it feeds off of the fear. But yeah, I get that this one's going to be leaving you alone. This Five of Swords is literally about a peaceful outcome. Like, these people are always putting their own preservation first, which is going to cause you to have a peaceful outcome. Because every time that these people act selfishly, God just blesses you more. It's almost like when these people try to send an attack, God gives you another blessing. So like, if they wanted you not to progress and succeed, they should stop attacking you, because every time they do this, God is just going to bless you more. Like, literally. And this is all because of a 10 of Pentacles influence that you have. It's like your soul was being warned. Yeah, absolutely. You're being brought to a border for sure. For sure. So yeah, you know, when you get up, it's a female for sure. Yeah. When you get up, just write down whatever the dream was. And what I do, I find that this works really well. If the dream doesn't have like a peaceful ending, I will write the dream and then I'll create a peaceful ending. Like, I will just end the dream. And for some reason, when I do that, it seems like I won't go back into that same dream. So it kind of is like taking it into your own hands and giving yourself closure with it. This Page of Swords, they were spying on you through the dream state. They were spying on you majorly through the dream state. That is insane to me. I don't know how this type of thing is done. Obviously, they sent this energy to you, but for most of you, I don't know how anyone can spy through the dream state. Because wouldn't they have to know when you were sleeping? And how does anybody know what time you go to bed? That's why I'm like, there must be some type of astral projection technique or something. This person wants to see the inside of your house. They want to see where you're living so that they can compare your life to theirs. They're definitely in debt to this King of Pentacles. And this King of Pentacles, like, has told this person to not abuse whatever method they're using to get into your energy, because that's what this is about. They're trying to get you to be afraid of something. They're trying to get you to digest something in the dream state. Be very diligent if you've eaten anything in the dream state that you wake up and pray. And I'm feeling a pain going from this part of my head to the back of my head. And I feel like that has to do with this intrusion energy trying to get into your dream state. These people want to see what God is sending you message wise. Yeah. Then this King of Pentacles has made a deal with the monitoring spirit, and this monitoring spirit cannot really follow through with what they had planned. It's all fun and game until God gets involved. It's all fun and games. Like, these people really thought that this shit was funny, like trying to take you to court, trying to pull you into a legal situation that you have nothing to do with, trying to spy on you in the dream state, trying to gain access to your home. All of this shit. This is like somebody's just doing way too much. On the table, this Queen of Wands. She owes this King of Pentacles, like, seriously a lot of money. And so she's looking at you over here with the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. And she's like, no, she can't win. He can't win. You've been winning. What are they talking about? You've been, since you were born, you've been winning. The fact that you're still alive is a miracle. Because from what these people have sent out, you would have been a 10 of Swords a long time ago. And that's why they need to just come to terms with the fact that their witchcraft is weak compared to the power of God. It is like not even, you can't even compare it to the power of God. These people are facing some type of situation where they're really being betrayed by the people around them. And the people around them are looking at this person like, why did you try to do that to this collective? Like, why were you even messing with them? This person, this Queen of Wands could belong to a coven. You saw pink smoke, the peaceful ending. You woke up and ran to, wow, They're whack asses. Seriously. Yeah, I don't know what pink smoke symbolizes, but it doesn't feel like it's bad. I think that these people, their projects, whatever they were working on, is in jeopardy. Their long term goals are in jeopardy. There could be something that you've said publicly or on social media that has completely counteracted what this person was trying to create. So something that you said proves that this person is a liar. I feel like you cut them off right in time. Like it was like, boom, for you to keep this 10 of Pentacles and enter into the Wheel of Fortune, you cut these people off right in time. And even if these are people that you don't know that want to attack you through the internet for some reason, they see a light in you, and they underestimated that light. They were creating so many illusions. Like they wanted everybody to be under an illusion and under a spell. And this is why the universe is having them stabbed in the back. Because you just don't do this stuff to other people. I mean, you don't, I don't, but these people, they thought that, well, I can try it, not realizing that it would be their own actions that ends everything in their life. This person could be feeling like you did something to hex them. You did not do anything to this person. Like by you cutting them off, your protection, you naturally pulled your energy and your power back, and it took the protection that this person was using. Like while they were attacking you, they were trying to use you as protection. You took your energy back, pulled it away from this person, and now they're left wide open with no protection. And they're blaming you for that. If anything happens to their child, which I think something has, their child could be very sick. That is on them. That's literally their fault. That has absolutely nothing to do with you. You pulling your energy and your power back to save yourself and to keep yourself safe, like that is what I would expect any person alive to do when they realize that they're in a situation, a back and forth situation like this. 8 of Cups. These people know that they have to walk away from creating these illusions and gossiping and slandering you, because it is defamation of character. And if this, like you're hearing it from me, but if this stuff gets back to you in a legal way, you can sue this person for defamation. Like literally take everything from them. So they need to tread carefully. Yeah, winner takes all. That's exactly it. These people are so freaking blocked. They're having to walk away because they're blocked. Literally, they're blocked from creativity. They're blocked from having a peaceful resolution. This person is completely blocked when it comes to what they wanted to do to you and your energy. They're absolutely blocked. And you cutting them off was not something that you were doing to be cruel. You just have to preserve your own self. And everybody has that instinct of self-preservation. 2 of Cups. Look at that. You're still getting a love offer from the universe and possibly from a lover that's going to come in. So it talks about a new love affair. I feel like you guys are falling in love with your life all over again, and you're accessing these light DNA codes that your ancestors have for you to heal yourself and heal the planet around you. That's why you're going to be so successful, because what you bring to the table is something that nobody else can bring to the table. It's unique unto your genetic makeup and unto your experience. And so it is valuable. Like you hold a great door to value. These people are blocked when it comes to doing a court case against you. The 6 of Swords always represents somebody losing a court case and having to flee. And this person literally, like I said, there could be somebody that is an illegal immigrant. They were trying to sneak into this country. If they got back into the country, they've already been found out about. They're being removed. So again, people will try, the weapons will form, but the weapons will not prosper. You know what I mean? Like literally. People will try, the weapons will form, they will form weapons, but these weapons will never prosper against you, especially when it comes to legally, because word of mouth, like hearsay and all of that doesn't hold up in a court of law, it being their word against yours. And again, this judge has specifically said, I don't want this chosen one disturbed. And like this judge is very neutral, but they're like, I'm not going to pull this chosen one out of their life where they're getting stable on medication or with their mental health or with their physical health. They're living their life. They're doing what they need to do. This judge is like, I'm not over some gossip and basically what looks like envy or someone being upset with you. I'm not going to pull somebody out of their stable environment and put them in a jail cell because this person feels a certain type of way. And so what you're dealing with right now is somebody who's extremely mad that you won't accept a love offer from them, that you won't accept this fake, it's a fake love offer. And they're also upset that they're not able to siphon your energy or your money through a court case. Somebody wanted to literally drag you through a court case and make you a beggar, and this has backfired on them. They were extremely foolish to do this because now they're experiencing a death that's unavoidable. And this person could be like, oh, they hexed my child, or they're causing my child or my grandma to die. No, what happened, like I said at the beginning of this reading, that this person sent out a bunch of witchcraft to you to take your life from you and to create endings in every avenue of your experience. And what happened is God didn't allow that energy to touch you. God sent it back to this person. They put protection around themselves, but they didn't put protection around their children, their grandma, their mother, and all these other people. So this person knows that it's a backfire of what they tried to do to you that's happening to their loved ones, and they know that they're responsible. So they feel really guilty, but they're not going to ever admit what they've done. I mean, people in this person's family know that they're suffering because this person has done something. Ace of Swords. You're so freaking protected, you guys. You don't have to raise a sword to anyone. You don't have to seek vengeance. You don't have to go for anything like that. This person sacrificed themselves. Literally, they sacrificed their own self by doing this. And they did not see that you guys were the emperor, that you literally are the boss of your own emotions. They did not see that. They were up under the moon, wasting their time and their energy trying to sacrifice you with this lunar eclipse that we just had. They were up under the moon doing a bunch of stupid shit. And I warned everybody to not do any type of witchcraft. Never do it on a retrograde. Just never do it in general, but don't do it on a retrograde. It's going to backfire. And don't do it on an eclipse. It's going to backfire. Somebody wanted to eclipse your freedom out, like literally wanted to take your freedom from you and put you in a jail cell so that this person could step up and do what you're doing for a living. No. I mean, if that's not an evil plan, I don't know what is. That's why this person's experiencing a great fall. Look at this. Your creative endeavors are still protected. Like your vision is protected. Just anticipate normal obstacles and figure out a way to overcome them, because there will be people that come up against you. But like I said, their weapons will not prosper. People know that you're the star, and your star ability, sorry, I have to cover up her body, but your star ability does talk about your dreams coming true. This 8 of Pentacles, this is you creating and making your own dreams come true. Like you're becoming very well known in the spiritual realm for this work that you do. This 5 of Wands energy of bickering, fighting, greed, and lust for power, competition, and all that crap. That's these people. These people are not even in the same lane as you, because they're doing witchcraft and you're a spiritualist. So that it's completely different places. Oh, you're very welcome. Yes. Yeah, good. Just make sure that you pray before you go back to sleep, because that will definitely help. But I don't think that being is going to bother you anymore. In fact, it's returning to whoever called that one up. And I think what they were doing is these people, they try to call on specific beings and deities and devil energies, but they get tricked most of the time. It's usually another spirit that answers the call. Ace of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. Literally, you guys have love coming in from every angle. You are completely surrounded by spirit. Your angels are backing you and they're guiding you towards a better future. You guys could feel like you're going through so many different shifts with your energy and your emotions right now. Just keep going. That these people, they can't stop your destiny. All they want to do is delay it. And again, God's not going to allow it to be delayed if it's meant to happen now. And this Wheel of Fortune energy is meant to happen now. So you may receive some good news that, the courts might, like after this court situation is done, the courts might create a restraining order against this person for you. Literally, Two of Wands. Yeah, they want to know what your visions are, what your dreams are, what your goals are, what you're working on. Even if these people knew what you were working on, they wouldn't be able to steal it or stop it. So they might as well just move on to something else. Maybe they should like literally just move on to something else, because attacking you is a horrible idea, and it's going to cause a death in their family, like literally. Which is, we don't want anybody to have to pass away, even though we know that obviously death is a side effect of being alive. It's eventually going to happen, but we don't want anybody passing away early. Like, it's just unnatural to want that for somebody else. So these people, like, they're facing prison time, because this person has, like, if they go on the stand in this court case and lie, they're going to be held responsible for the words that they've said, and you may have very well have a defamation case. This is about a lover and a love relationship. This person wants your twin flame union, and they don't want you coming into union with this higher energy that's going to balance you out and that's going to help you succeed. They also don't want you connecting in with the community, Three of Pentacles. No, they don't want you working on projects with groups. These people are trying to block your opportunities, and your opportunities are obviously protected by the angels. That's Sagittarius, Archangel Michael energy. Obviously, your opportunities are protected because you use balance with work and play. And you know, this person wants you to accept a love offer that's not legit and to bring that into your work environment so that it'll sabotage your money. This person is completely obsessed with finances. They're not obsessed with their finances. They're obsessed with looking at yours. Ace of Wands. Your projects will be completed. Like, they already are being created. In fact, this person's giving you quite a bit of a testimony that God exists that you could write about and sell, literally. These people just surviving. You could make a book that's like Surviving Witchcraft 101, like, or something like that. Surviving Witchcraft for Dummies, something like that. Spiritual court. Yeah, no, I think that this is going on in physical court as well. But it could be happening in spiritual court for sure too. Welcome in, Amelia. I love your little emojis. So cute. The Knight of Wands here. These people are in physical court. It could be custody as well. They've got a couple different things going on. This Knight of Wands energy is going to come arrest this person. Like, I'm like literally seeing somebody like completely unaware that the trauma and drama that they try to cause somebody else, they're completely unaware of how bad it's backfired. This Knight of Wands, I feel like, has a warrant for somebody's arrest. Tower, not even joking. Not even joking. This Knight of Wands definitely has the ability to put this person in the tower. And they were abusing their power anyways. And it's literally, this person tried to do witchcraft on the judge and it backfired. It's like, that's like trying to do witchcraft on God. Like, who in the hell does shit like that? Strength, you're too powerful for this. Like, and any type of tower you could have ever gone through has only helped you become stronger. So this person has literally, by attacking you and doing all this stuff and gossiping and slandering, all they've done is make you stronger. Like, literally, that's all they've done is make you more blessed and stronger, and made you get on your path even more, because literally God just keeps aligning you. You're aligned with what the universe has for you at this time. And it could be talking about prosperity, fertility, abundance, the sun. Literally, you guys shine a light down on these people, and you don't even do it purposely. You're not calling these people out by name. They're blaming you for something that you said, because most likely you guided somebody or gave advice for somebody to walk away from this karmic energy. And again, you cutting them off as well was the best thing you could have ever done, because they were going to literally try to get you caught up in the court system. And they were already attacking your crown chakra, which is not cool. Yeah, you definitely have past memories with this person. You know, they could have been a friend to you in the past or something, or an ex. You definitely have memories with them, or a cousin, or some type of distant family member. But they're real jealous that you're still not in their life in the way that you used to be. And so they don't have light. They don't have access to, surviving witchcraft for Muggles 101. There you go. I love that. I love that idea. These people know that you're in the light and they don't have access to that light energy anymore. And this person right here that we're talking about today, they specifically have not healed from their childhood trauma. In fact, when they get on the stand, what they're going to say is they're going to start talking about their childhood trauma when the judge asks them a question about what they said about you. And literally, they're going to be like, well, when I was 6, da da da. And judge is going to be like, I don't care. I don't care about what happened when you were 6 years old or 4 years old. Okay. I care about what you're saying now. So again, you may end up suing this person, the Hermit. See, people know that you stick to yourself, and the reason that you stick to yourself is for protection, but it's also so that you can go within and gain access to your own inner light. And you don't need to follow the light of anybody else because you have that inner guiding light. And this could also talk about you coming into contact with another family member that's also a hermit. The World, I have to cover up her body because she's not clothed, but the World is a very good card. When you get the World showing up, it's like entering into a piece of contentment, happiness, having access to resources to help those that are less fortunate. It talks a lot about like wish fulfillment and good karma and like your dharma being completed. This Chariot energy is very aggressively, it was watching you and now it's watching this other person. So just like how they tried to put the police on you, the police are being, and I'm picking up on spiritual police and physical police coming for this person. Like they're literally going to arrest this person. 9 of Cups. This is going to be wish fulfillment for you. Not them getting arrested, but you basically becoming world renowned and having access to your own spiritual possessions and physical possessions and not being stolen from. Like literally, the cops at one point were against you guys, but now they're not. And I feel like if you guys were being gang stalked, it was this person. They see you as the Empress energy, or they want to be with the Empress energy. It could be both of those things. But basically, Empress, you're getting your wishes granted. And not only that, these people, what they wished, they're getting what they wanted, but in the worst type of way. They wanted stuff to happen to you, and it's happening to them. 4 of Pentacles. This person was somebody that was always, since you knew them forever, they were always very, very jealous of what God has given you naturally. That could be beauty. It could be brains. It could be like spiritual gifts, abilities. It could even be like having a nice family and stuff like that. Like this person is super jealous. They probably would never tell you that, but they are, and they were. Queen of Pentacles. So you're seen as a Queen of Pentacles, even if you don't feel like you have a lot of resources or finances, you're still very down to earth. You might want to look and see where Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus are in your birth chart to see, because that's where I get you're moving into your North Node is through this earth energy. The 3 of Swords. And these people, these cops feel straight up betrayed. They feel like they were just betrayed by this person, literally. They kind of were, because they were being given false information to follow up on, but they feel majorly like betrayed. And these cops are not going to be kind to this person. Like they're going to arrest them. And this is definitely about things that they said, but it's also about things that they were trying to bring up in relation to you, in relation to your happy wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups. Literally, you get to being free and not under oppression is a wish fulfillment for you. And it's got everybody else in the 5 of Cups. All these other people's, what I would say, everybody else in the situation. They're experiencing setbacks, a loss of a relationship. These cops realize that they cannot trust this snitch energy, that it's a liar. Duh. They should have known that from the beginning. That's why I think that working with snitches is stupid. It's just never, you're working with somebody that is a professional tattletale on other people, and they get to be very choosy of who they're going to tattletale on. There's something not trustworthy about that. Yeah. If it sues them, you want a public apology, establishing a public foundation to reverse any similar abuse happening. Exactly. And literally, I don't feel like you're going to have to even defend yourself, because this energy, this police energy, is going to defend you. This Four of Swords, these people, this is an end of a battle. Like these people are in a war with God now, and the battle with you has stopped. Yeah, literally. The Nine of Pentacles. They saw you as single, self-sufficient, and somebody that is one pentacle away from the Ten of Pentacles, and so they thought that you were an easy target. They thought that doing fraud and coming for you in this type of way, which again, slandering and defaming someone's character is a form of fraud. Page of Cups. This is the ending to their materialistic reign. That Page of Cups energy is not anybody attached to you. You may receive some good news, literally a letter in the mail or something like that. The great changes are in store for you. It's going to be an important message that comes in. Could be through the dream state, could be through Archangel Gabriel, or it could be through the court systems and like a letter. These people were trying to like get into your email so that they could make sure you didn't receive this paperwork, because there is something that's going to come in the mail. Literally, this is for all of you guys. There is something that's going to come in the mail, and it could be literally just like an update on the situation that this enemy has fallen, because they were working diligently to try to paint you out to be somebody that you're not, and you guys have done nothing ever. You've never done anything other than win in this person's face, and they feel a certain type of way about that. You know, you can't just go around punishing anybody, and literally leave punishment to the Most High and the divine and how they see it fit, because if we try to seek revenge and get justice against people, then it makes it so we're no better than what they are doing, and we always want to be in the upper hand. You already know that they hacked your email several times. Yeah, they're trying to keep you from receiving some type of notification and some type of letter that will tell you that somebody was defaming your character and trying to pursue you in court. And if this is about a stolen inheritance, these people are going to have to pay back to you every freaking penny that they stole. Yeah, they hacked the main email password, just the hosting account. Well, that's good that they didn't get into all of it. But yeah, they were definitely wanting to breadcrumb you. They wanted to see you pulled into court. And this is all like literally because of you just being happy. Like you did not do anything to this person. You didn't take this person's man, again, or woman. If this person's man or woman left them and wanted to come towards you, how is that your fault? Literally. I feel like this person's blaming you for their childhood trauma, and it's just not holding up in court. Like the judge is like, show me the receipts of this person doing this. Like, show me the proof, show me the witness testimony. And it's all falling apart right in front of their face. They never could have intuitively picked up on this heavy ass judgment, you know? Yeah, you have the right to be here until you're not here anymore. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Seriously. You guys have the right to take up space. These people are stuck in the Nine of Swords and the Devil. They're very ill and very sick. They could also be using this sickness or disease that they have as to why they did this. It's like, it doesn't matter. In the courts, if you say that you have a mental illness, they're gonna like literally put you on a probation, and they're going to make sure that you are staying under treatment. If this person says they have a mental illness and it's gone undiagnosed, then maybe they should get that looked at. But you know, again, that's not your fault. You didn't cause a mental illness. They did. If they didn't work with the devil, these people would not be sick. It's truly, yeah, you're going to be, you guys are fine. Like literally when I say that, that God is protecting you, God has got you. You guys are not even facing any of the hardships that this person's tried to bring on. Okay. 2 divorce lawyers. Yeah. 2 lawyers divorcing. I love that. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you. Have a wonderful day, you guys. He will get paid and she is going to be face planting. Exactly. That's exactly it. These people are not going to have a victory over you. They never were. Okay. So just know that. Thank God for all the protection and your angels and your ancestors, because truly you guys are being guided. And remember to write down your downloads, okay? Even if you get a dream or a message or a vision, you don't understand it right then, write it down or record it, because later on you'll end up understanding it, and you'll want to have that written down so that you can go back and reference it. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm giving you air hugs and lots of love. Please like this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Tap that notification bell if you would like to tip or donate. And thank you so much, Dir Karim, for donating. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, but I am very happy with likes, subscribes, and all that good stuff. Okay. Until the next reading, you guys, peace be with you. Have a beautiful Saturday or whatever day it is that you end up watching this reading. Bye.